Hello, it's me, Ruben, and today, you know what I'm going to be doing? Yes, yes, I'm reviewing an album. That album being, let me just check, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars from 19. Oh, that's not a year, but you know, yes. Well, this is before I've listen to the album. So, how about I go give that a listen? Fuck you. Ziggy Stardust thinks he is Jesus. What a cunt. You may be thinking, you may be thinking, what a bold accusation. Whoa, whoa. Well, after this, after everything, after this whole review, after this analysis, I think you'll be thinking the same as me. I really don't. I really do think you will be. Okay. Okay. So let's jump into it. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just reading my notes, but as I said before, Ziggy Stardust thinks he is Jesus. And this album is very closely related to the Book of Revelations. Now you may be thinking, what am I talking about? You're crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not. Think about this. In the Book of Revelations, the end has come, the start of the album, and then the battle for good and evil, the middle of the album, and then the end. Jesus saves the day. Yeah, Jesus, yeah, Jesus. The end of the album. So Ziggy has some sort of god complex. Now, I was not very familiar with Ziggy Stardust as a artist. I didn't know who he was or what he did beforehand. So I did do some research and I found some striking information which I don't think many of you will know. So, okay, prepare yourselves because this piece of information may change your whole perspective on good old, or should I say, bad old Ziggy. For Ziggy Stardust, wah 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 wah, is the son of Charles Manson. Let me just, let me, there you go. You got Ziggy, baby Ziggy, and you have Charles Foster Manson. Oh my god, guys. I didn't know this before researching. Now It just makes so much sense. It it didn't make you know, everything. It tells you. You're crazy. But if you want more evidence, let me just go back on my note. Okay, you hear that? And after old Harley was caught and locked up, Ziggy was sent to England, where he was cared by none other than the child of Jack the Ripper, Jack Jr. the Ripper. And you know who lived next door to Ziggy? None other than Jimmy Savile, the nonce. Yeah, yeah. And so you may be thinking, I'm going a little bit off track here. What does this have to do with the album? What does this have to do with his album? I believe that understanding the artist helps you understand the art of the artist. So, what I have here is a conversation that was recorded between child Ziggy and a teacher, but because of the content, I have decided to use my little friends to play out this alarming scene. Okay. So, this is little Zig, that's short for Ziggy, and this is his teacher. So, let me just get the comment. Here we go. Okay. Hello, Ziggy. I'm your teacher. Screw you, poo face. Ooh. Ziggy, how could you? Don't have a cow, dum dum. You, you better stop this instant, Ziggy. Nina. Stop it! Stop it! I'm going to belt you. And then, I'm sorry you had to see that, but it's necessary. It's necessary to understand who this person is and what the music is about. Now, I have made some bold assertions about this album, and though I've only known the artist for less than a day, and I've only listened to the album once, I know things. I know things that, frankly, some of his own fans don't even know. You know, this is hard because I'm a good person. I'm a really good person, and I hate bad people. So what I'm going to show you next, it speaks for itself. Shame on Ziggy Stardust. This is grown up Ziggy, by the way. This is uh uh my Adolf Hitler. Yeah, yeah, guys. Which one is worse? Which one is worse? I ask you. Um, okay. And so I think we should get back to the album. Um, Frankly, I like to start kind of quite just broad by looking at the album cover first and seeing what that tells us. And I'll rate the album cover because a lot of you know I'm quite artistic myself. As you've seen from my other videos, I have quite a really like, I don't want to say talent, but what else would you call it? I create art and I'm, you know, an expert and that's why I'm here making this. So I'll look at the album cover, go over it, the symbolism, the meaning, the yada yada yada, and then rate it, and then I'll get onto the songs and analyze, and we'll just keep going until it stops. Wow, wow, really? That's how a video works? Oh my god, oh my god. So let's look at the album cover. I have it here. Let me just look. Ooh, here we go. I think it's fucking ugly. Look how fucking pixelated it looks. Fucking ugly album. But I'm not here to rate it yet. I'm here to analyze. Okay. So here we have. I assume this is meant to be Ziggy. Otherwise, it's just some um suspicious figure. And if any of you can actually read, if any of my audience can actually read, um, if they can not only read but read backwards, they would see that this says K West, obviously referring to the musical collaboration between Kanye West, which would explain further. Sorry to show this image again, but this connection, because as we know, Kanye is a Nazi and hates Jewish people. So, I mean, I'm Christian. Doesn't mean I hate them, so don't go saying that. Okay, so yeah, you have this suspicious figure who might be Ziggy. I'm not really sure. It's just such, it's like awful. It's kind of like a Van Gogh painting. It's like, where's the hype, bro? And then we have the reference to Kanye West, which I've said I will not repeat myself. And this is interesting. Tell me if I'm wrong, but is that not the devil? Is that not Lucifer? I think it is. And frankly, I'm an expert, so yeah, we have Ziggy, I assume, sitting with the devil under the sign of Kanye West. Yeah, okay. So, I don't think Ziggy is a very smart person. I don't think he's got, like, any IQ achievement points. But what I'm thinking this means, which may be a clue, is that the positions of each character under the sign represents kind of the you know the aura of the album. So you have Kanye West at the top, and you have Ziggy underneath. He is clearly a disciple of Kanye West, who is merely but a sign. But we also have the devil here, and if you can see, the devil is looking at Kanye, giving him a telepathic order to spread chaos. As we can see, it's a lot darker in the background than in the foreground. And Ziggy is under one of the few, like, primary light areas. So, what you can say is that the devil, with his commander, Kanye West, with his foot soldier, Ziggy Stardust, has come to extinguish the light, just as they have done back here. Now you'll see there is some light. This is hope. This is Jesus. I'm not going to take any alternative because that is what it is. This is the green door here. Frankly, green is just a bit of a just uh fucking ugly color. So obviously he has awful taste. And as I said before, the quality, like I don't know if this is intentional, but it is just the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Also, I think the devil has a penis, which I don't like penis. I like my penis. I don't like other men's penises, especially in like my mouth or like, you know. Yeah, so let's move on. Oh yeah, I need to rate it. So, considering everything I have said, the album cover is a piece of art and symbolism. I give it a big fat 6.5. I've seen worse, and you know, no, no. Wait. I need help. But until I finish this video and review. Okay, so let's keep going. Now I have to go through each song and analyze that. I have to analyze each song piece by piece and draw you up the final conclusion. I've been educated, folks. I have an education. Look at me. Look at this. You may say that's anti-Semitic. Semitic? Hello? Who are you? Let's get to the first song. So the first song is 5 Years. Now this is kind of the introduction, or this is the introduction to the album and the story. So, so, hmm, I don't think. So yeah, the world ends. Basically, it's like the world is ending. 5 years till the world ends. Look at the queer. He's kissing a pope's foot or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The song, I guess it kind of conveys the story good enough as like a jumping off point. I wouldn't. I like if they could remove the kind of like sexual stuff and the violence and I don't want to say remove the queer stuff, but yeah, it does a good enough job, I guess, of conveying the story. The song itself, the melody, the like music, the lyrics, I kind of think it could be better. Maybe if they added a bit of like, I don't know if you could hear that, but that was angelic. Yeah, and maybe some like violins going, wah, wah, just something nice. Something, instead it's kind of like, ah, 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 ah. It's just mind numbing, and I don't know. I love Coca-Cola. Sponsor me, Coca-Cola. And so, uh, I think it's just kind of like Ziggy was like, okay, I have to make the first song. I know that sometimes, like the first song is meant to start off the album, but the artist can get nervous. I don't get nervous. But people do get nervous. And, making the first song for an album can be quite pressuring. So I can understand why it wouldn't be as good as other first tracks on an album, but, no excuse. I give the song itself probably like a five. It really is just a five song. I give you some lyrics, but I didn't write any down. So, what are you gonna do? I want food, I want food. Fuck off. You don't get food. You slimy bitch. Next song, is Soul Love. The most disgusting fucking song I ever heard. No, it is really just disgusting. And I'll explain why. Basically, it's a song about having sex in like a graveyard. Well, know, so you start off the album with like this cool premise about, mm, about the end of the world. Then you bring us about this graveyard. Well, this man is fucking with a teen, you know? And he's actually just talking, talking about his penis because he's talking about loving this woman. But where's the love? He's just in the fucking graveyard watching people have sex on tombstones, and that's not even Chris. Um, Also the total tone of it is just so different because it's like people are dying, and I was like, I want my dick in, you know? I don't know. It really just pisses me off the song because it's like just because the world is ending, Ziggy, does not mean people will give up their faith. And with faith comes a ring, and after a ring, then you can stick your little Johnson in her little make as many babies as you want. Then make sure they're in a holy matrimony. Okay? After the video, I'm going to send a letter to Ziggy. Also, send him an email with the video. Because people do change after these reviews. I've seen people change. Artists, I mean. Like, one artist I changed recently was. What was his name? Tyler the Creator. Yeah, I changed him. You won't think that I listen to Tyler the Creator. Yeah, I can listen to him. I can listen to anyone I want. Yeah, I can listen to anything I want. And I listened to Tyler's new album, and frankly, I said, where's the source? And so he released Pickle Rick with Ooh, maybe I didn't change him because Dwayne, uh, Pebble Johnson and Kanye West were involved in those two. Jesus Christ! Maybe I don't change people. Do I? Do I make people worse? Am I a bad person? I give um I give Soul Love a 2 out of 10. Okay, yeah, alright. Um, um, what's the next song? Oh, I thought I forgot about the song. Next song is Moonage Daydream. So you're not a crocodile, Ziggy, and what else do I have to say? I mean, the song's just kind of like silly. Okay, so the whole album up to this point has just been all over the place. You have the very serious, starting track, which people are like, oh, this is interesting. Then you jump to the disgusting sex in the cemetery and the, oh, I love this girl, I love this girl. Just go to church. And I don't, the Moon Age Daydream, I don't even know what this is. Now, what I assume this is in the Book of Revelations, hey, like people spring, like cicadas with human heads spring from the earth, and the beast with 1,000 backs, 6 crowns, and they spring from the earth. And I assume this is meant to be kind of like the crazy part, the world is going crazy. But I also think in part that this is Ziggy's introduction. Um, I also think he was hinted at in the last song because at the end of Soul Love he goes like, uh, I assume he's having sex with that woman or raping her. But I assume that might have been Ziggy Stardust moaning. He might have been raping that woman. But Moonage Daydream itself is, yeah, I think it's Ziggy's introduction and kind of, you the chaos ensues because the world is ending short, but people are still kind of human. And with the introduction of Ziggy, chaos does erupt. And I think, you know, God wants us to know the truth. And if we lived in the devil's world, Ziggy would be able to say that this is entirely the world itself that's crazy. But because he is an agent of Satan and Kanye West, God has intervened and made it more prevalent that no, not only is the world ending and things going crazy, this is also due in part with Ziggy himself, which tells us that he is not the man he claims to be in the later part of the album. And yeah, this song is pretty crazy. It has a lot of doo-dah dee-dees in it. I don't even want to quote. I mean, okay, I will. I'm an animal man. I want to put my penis inside of an animal because I'm an animal man. Zoodie da da. I'm Ziggy. Zoodie da da. I mean, who says that? I don't want to shout because I live with 6 old men who used to be rabbis, but I've converted them to be good little Christian men. They're not little, they're actually all 6 foot and African, if they were Jews, which is confusing. That's the world we live in. But, man, that's my trail of thought there. I need a Coke. Yeah, but the song itself, um, I'll give the song a 3. It was better than Soul Love, Jesus. It's still just kind of crazy. Also, it wasn't pretty to listen to. My ears kind of hurt after a while. I did feel blood going like nearly popping, but I got strong ears, and maybe that's why I survived. The next song, which I'm told is the most famous song from this album, even though I've never heard it before, which is um God's Coming Inside of Me. I mean, yeah, I like it. Yeah, despite him being like the devil, he has made a pretty catchy, good, wholesome Christian song. You know, people ask me why I'm so preoccupied with the Christian imagery. I am Christian, and I don't know why that's a problem. Some of you say that no, I'm not Christian. I'm Jewish. I'm not. I'm not Jewish, and you need to stop saying that because hello, I'm not. I'm good. They keep telling me at the church to take these pills. Blood of Christ, they say. They say it'll help me. Okay? Yeah, I know it will help me. Don't you think I know it will help me? And I like this song. I like this song because it's, nice. It affirmates my beliefs, okay? Is it so wrong to like something which just tells you, God is coming inside of me. I can feel his spirituality filling my inside. That's probably my favorite part of the song, and that song is pretty darn good. I'm not even gonna go into it. I don't know why he wrote that song. I think he's trying to trick us, but God found it so catchy that he just let it slip. He didn't even do anything to it like he does with the other songs. The song is good. 10 out of 10. Stop calling my house. Oh my god, what is it? The next song. Um, it ain't easy. No, it's not Buster. Um, it's not easy. And obviously, writing songs for Ziggy is not easy because it just feels like he slapped on a bunch of his own fecal matter onto the page and just went with the flow. So this song, there's I mean, the imagery of this song is kind of hang on, I'm just doing something. So it's just everyone has problems, basically, it's saying, and I think what that is going on about is everyone still, people have a lot more problems now that the world is ending. Things are going crazy, and the world is only getting crazier from where it was in Moon Age Daydream. And Ziggy is, watching all of this and he's saying, it ain't easy, so don't expect it to be easy. You know, life has never been easy. So, you know, that's that. He's being like this, meditator. He's seeing as he's trying to make himself perceive as this, he understands. Yeah, he gets it. He gets you. Well, that's what the devil wants you to think. Boy, he is pretending to be some sort of help. He is trying to relate to you. This song is very much what drives a lot of people to Ziggy, I think, because he makes himself, if you have any problems, you can relate to the song because you can be like, yeah, yeah, it's not easy actually. No, it's not easy at all. And that's the problem. That's the problem because what he's doing is he's not providing any solutions like, maybe taking you to church. For example, he is instead just fueling your, you know, view. He doesn't do anything, he just merely observes and people are like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But he's not a solution man. He's a snake oil salesman. He's selling you something, but you don't even know what it is. You just like him because he has a fancy suit and twirly, twirly, spinny things. And that's what, it's, that's the meaning of the song. And it's very much to do with sort of the emergence of evil and good in the Book of Revelations, because of course they come out. And humanity, what side do they pick? The side which they can almost, feel for, or the side which they know is right but they're not sure will, work out. And the song itself, the song itself, yeah, uh, I want to play a bit of the song and just dance to it because I want to showcase something about the song. I don't know if you can hear this, but the song is playing. Yeah, that's right. The song flipping made me fall over. Devil song, devil song, devil song. It's a devil song. I don't like it. Okay, let's keep going. Song. I'm gonna rate it 2.5 out of 10. Okay, the next one, Lady Stardust. Lady Stardust. The song is kind of reminiscent of an old time. It's like a memory that's faded and become real. It's like, it's like, hello, who are you? I haven't seen you in so long. It's good to see you. I don't want to review this song. 0 out of 10. Mic drop. Um, next song. Next song. Star. That's right. He made a song called Star. What a fucking dick. No, what a narcissist. His name is Ziggy Stardust, and he made a song called Star. He's crazy. But I think the song is important in understanding something about Ziggy. He is a narcissist, and he's very much like the Antichrist. He is the opposite of Jesus, and he he just is. He he just is crazy. And I like to bring back my dolls. I did throw them away a second ago. I like to bring them back because I like to kind of show you what I mean by the song. Because avoiding the lyrics, which are just plain buffoonery, I would like to bring out my dolls to showcase what the song means to me. I'm just in my dolls. I've lost a doll. I've lost a doll. I don't know whether it was by my feet. Praise Jesus. He found my dolls. Okay, so once again, this is going to be Ziggy, but this is going to be God. Sorry, God, but this is all I've got. And okay, begin scene. Hello, my son. I am the Father Almighty, Father of creation, Father of humankind, Father of the earth, the heavens, and even hell. I'm Ziggy Stardust. Fuck you, bitch. How dare you? My name's Ziggy Stardust, and my name will go on in the chronicles of history because I'm a goddamn rock and roll superstar. How dare you? Do you not know that the love and admiration of your fellow man is minuscule in front of the grand love that I can provide if you merely accept my authority? Fuck you! I'm Ziggy Stardust. I made a song called Star, and my name is Ziggy Stardust. Fuck you! That's why. Oh, dare you! Oh, God is so, so strong. Damn right I am. And yes, such a fucking bitch of a man. Bitch man. Fuck. Alright, we go to the next song. Hang yourself. What the fuck, Ziggy? Okay, alright. This song is different in not a good way. At this point, he's kind of just completely gone away from everything I was saying before. At this point, he's just fucking my face. Not like penis in my mouth fucking, I mean like he's messing with me. This song, I don't, the lyrics are, hang yourself, oh, you bitch ass, oh, what the fuck, man? What the friggity frick? And he, this song is disgusting. The melody isn't even right. I'll play you a chord because I have an instrument here. I can't show you because it's signed by Elvis Costello and he would sue, but I'll play it on my guitar. Like, where's that? That's circus music. That's like baby music. Where? See, keep playing. Where? we're just indoctrinated little children because we love Ziggy. He's so popular. That's his whole fan base, by the way. That's all of you who are watching, and all the others who are watching. Hello, welcome back. And this song is just pure disgust. It's like My Chemical Romance mixed with Radiohead, Evil. It's like I was listening to this other band who've been recommended to me who are, what the fuck are they even called? The Smiths. Yeah, that's it, the Smiths. Thanks. Yeah. The Smiths. And people are like, man, I love the Smiths. And I just say, what about the Wiggles? Okay, that song. Oh my fucking, I was saying earlier that Star is such a narcissistic title. Guess what this one's called? I completely forgot. It slipped my mind. Oh, I'm such a klutz. This song is called. Sorry, it's just so. Ziggy Stardust. So creative, Ziggy. That's so creative. You're so fucking creative. You named a song to yourself. Ziggy, Ziggy, what is wrong with you? Ziggy, can you not make fucking good music? At this point, it's not even about working with the devil or Kanye West. Can you just stop making? Can you not make music? Can you not think for a second that maybe people don't want to hear songs about yourself? Maybe people only want to hear songs about um when you get the shaky shake, or you want to hear about the good words of from our great founder. That's him injecting his wisdom into me, not penis. Um, man, what's happening? This whole thing, it's itching me. The song is so bad. I mean, could let it slide. I could let it slide. I could let it slide if the song is just good. It's not good. It's shit. It's so shit. It's H-I, no, H-H, no, S-H-I-T-E. Shit! 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 That's me screaming. Of course I don't want to rape. Rape? No! I wasn't supposed to say that. I was meant to say, wake up! The African Jews, who are now Christians, by the way. Okay, let's just skip the song. 0 out of 10. 0. I hate it. I hate life. It's just one big sore, isn't it? Swelling. Swelling on your arm until it wants to pop. Bang! Joker, baby! I'm sorry. Let, let's move on. The next song is Suffragette City. Um, this song is. I don't listen to this song because of the title. Women's rights just kind of makes me a bit uncomfortable. It just does. It's not, any fault of them, it's just me. Why would you say that? No, I'm not letting you in. Alright, yeah, I don't like it. No, well, women's rights are okay. But I mean, can't we just do without them? I mean, just, read the Bible. Bible has it in there. Why do we have to change things because people have opinions? I mean, shouldn't the only opinion we follow is those of the prophets? It's just silly, isn't it? And Suffragette City is such a that devilish title because I mean you're taking the women's rights activists and you're saying that they have their own city. What are you, a communist? You know who thought of making a whole city or even a whole area one thing? The goddamn Ruskies, the USSR. And basically, what he's suggesting is that he wants, by doing this, I can only imagine that he's promising um, the same thing for everyone else. He's making promises to everyone. He's saying, "I'll give the suffragettes, I'll give the women, the free women, their own city, and wouldn't that be great? So I'll give the Mexicans their own city, the gays their own city, the frickin' blondes their own city." It's just about promises. It's like politicians. It's one big scheme to win popularity. That's what he's doing. This is his desperate attempt to win support for the devil plus Kanye West. So this last song, which I did listen to, is a sickening example of the modern trend that we see in the music industry today. And this song, I mean, it's called Rock and Roll Suicide. But you may be a bit surprised by my reaction because earlier I did express some really, really just crazy anger towards some of the other songs which had a similar kind of, theme. But I'm not reacting like that now. Because after contemplation of listening to a song and giving my Bible a quick skim over, I realize that he's not telling us to kill ourselves for the cause. This is him finally accepting that he will never be Jesus and that he should kill himself. But of course, him being Ziggy Stardust, he has to make a big show of it. And he kills himself while preaching, performing, whatever you interpret it as. He he has a public suicide, which I mean is just he believes he will never be Jesus at this point, but shows acting like it. It's a fucking thing. Because Jesus died publicly, but that was a self-sacrifice. Him, it's just because he is sad and he is disappointed that he'll never be Jesus. I mean, who did he think he was kidding? He's never gonna be Jesus. And I think this comes down to something else that is interesting, Ziggy Stardust himself did not actually commit suicide, but he's doing it in the album. But I still think Ziggy, after the album, is still you know, a sinner. He's a bad. He's not, you know, he's not forgiven by God because he hasn't asked for it. He's taken the easy roads out. He has lived his entire life surrounded by evil, and then he sold his soul to the devil, made this album, but then realized the error of his ways. Instead of doing the right thing, subscribing to the one true religion, he just decided to confess his absolute, you know, he just confessed that there was nothing to live for. And so, after this album, we see that Ziggy, in his other music, which I think he made like one other album, I can't really remember, but he does not choose the good or evil side, which I kind of think is interesting considering the influence of the Book of Revelations on this album. He instead creates this narrow middle grey area which he slides between, which is still just as bad as subscribing to the devil, because, you know, if it's not God, if it's not the good, holy way, then it's not the right way. I listened to this album, and yeah, this was the final song. The final song. The final song. So I like to give it a 6. That's, no, that's not the highest, but, you know, it's tied with the highest. The song itself is alright. I don't really care about that, but the message is important because you can either take it the way he's presenting it, or you can make your own inference and go on from it. I think it's important, the song, but also at the same time, Ziggy's a cunt, so you shouldn't take anything he says seriously. The album itself, this is my final part. The album is bad. It's overhyped, oversold, overappreciated, over yada yada yada. I'll give it a 4. Yeah, that's right. A 4. Tough, I know. That's the world we live in. Okay, that's the review. So let's do a little da da da. We'll see each other na 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 next time. Do 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 do. Please don't forget me. I'll never go away. I'll be here forever. Wah wah. Wah wah. To you, to you, to you, to you. I'll be in your heart. Boom, 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 boom. Be in your heart. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, 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 bam. Boom, 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 boom. I'm okay now. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.